Yo. So, this is gonna be a weird one. So there's been another Karen sighting in the wild. I mean, I'm sure they're all over the place, but this one was recorded. And I heard about it a couple days ago and kind of did the whole, like, roll my eyes. Yeah, of course, I'm sure that happened. Like, genuinely, I'm sure it did. And it's sad, but, like, I did not know fucking what exactly happened, and the person who described it to me, I don't know, maybe I thought they were being a little dramatic. This is like a new level of fucked up. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, this is like, this is Karen 2.0 here. You know, like, and what's annoying is, like, I also saw people defending her for really shitty reasons. And, I don't know, like, it's just, like, I don't really want to watch this video again, but I do want to yell about something today, so, it's just really fucking disgusting seeing, like, how the two main people in this video are treated. Like, in the video, seeing what happens, and I don't know, like, we'll break it down. I will say beforehand, there's going to be some high-pitched, loud, annoying noises coming from one of these people. And it's not the person behind the phone, I promise you that. So just be aware that at certain points the volume will spike and it won't be pleasant, and I am sorry for that. I'll try to curb the volume if I can. It's like super unexpected though. Like, oh my god. We'll try to run through this as quick as we can.
Okay, no, excuse, neck.
So, video starts off, you know, straight to the point. You clearly see this lady assault the lady with the phone. Pretty easy to see that. I currently don't have context for what might have happened before this assault happened. Here's the thing though, is like, I do not believe that the person behind the phone went to physical violence before that, just based on, like, the general energy of the room already. It seemed like that was the point when it escalated. And then if you watch through the video, you can just tell by their general energies, like, the person behind the phone at no point comes across like they were going to be physically violent. I don't know if maybe she said something kinda rude. I don't know. It's still not a reason to run up and slap people though. But here's where it gets next level bullshitty. Is she sees she's being recorded after just assaulting someone, and probably understands that, you know, the internet has been going at people like her for the last couple of years, because holy shit, we can't have this shit going on. We can't have these kind of people running around just assaulting people. Part of the concern too is that if the person behind the phone wasn't black or African American, would she still have felt the urge to hit her? Would she still feel like she had the right to? Would she still feel like that was an okay thing to do in that moment if it was another white person? Which, I know at that point you're like speculative, but I don't know. It just seemed like, I don't know. Maybe I'll back off that until you see some more shit, because right now it's like literally 3 seconds into the video. But yeah, she starts crying because she realizes she's being recorded and acts like the victim. And, you know, usually after you assault someone, you don't start crying. Just saying. Not gonna admit that I've ever assaulted anyone, but if I had, I wouldn't have cried after. That's not how that works. And the thing is, people are defending her by saying she's mentally ill. And that's becoming really aggravating to hear, because, like, that excuse is given to literally only white people. Like, white people who shoot up schools and shit, oh, they're mentally ill. I was like, really? Yeah, okay, so when, you know, a black guy shoots someone, no, that's just a criminal being a criminal. But, like, a white person goes and shoots children, no, it's just a mentally ill guy. You know? And then, like, this shit, she just assaulted someone, and is like, oh, well, she's mentally... It's like, yeah, we should care about mentally ill people, but when they're literally harming other people is when I stop giving a shit. Like, I don't care what the fuck's... Like, I do not care what's wrong with you. Like, I'm sorry. I don't. That doesn't mean it's okay for you to strike other people or shoot up schools or do stupid shit. Like, it's just stupid. It's not a good excuse to do horrible things. And here's the thing. If it was just kind of that, she hit someone and started crying. One, if she started crying and then immediately was apologetic, which you'll see she's not. She does not at one point say, I am sorry. She denies it as she's crying. Which is stupid, because she's crying because she realizes she got caught doing it. So, again, not logical, but... I guess what the... Alright, I'll play it a little. I'm rambling a bit.
And you are, oh my God! Oh my God! Do you see this? Oh my God! I never thought nothing like this would happen to me. She just tried to run and hit me, and now she. Did you see her? You saw her, right? They all saw her. Oh my God! Karen had a breakdown. She tried to hit me. Ask your workers. She tried to hit me. She tried to hit me. Now I want security for you. Oh my God. Oh my God. You should have thought about that before you did what you did.
Well, you can see she's not saying sorry. Like, here's the if she did that and then apologized, and that's why she was crying, because she's like, well, I can't believe I just did that. The anger got the better of me. I am super sorry. And that's why she's crying. That'd be one thing. Like, I can understand. I'm a human being. Anger has gotten the better of me too. I've done stupid shit just out of anger, and then immediately realized I was in the wrong. That's something I can understand. It doesn't justify doing what you did, but it will show some amount of remorse, show that you understand what you did was wrong. Here, she denies it, which it's not... At that point, it's literally you just have to point to the privilege of, like, white women, because no one else in society can hit someone and then just deny it and, like, have the rest of the store just casually watching like nothing's going on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if two men assaulted each other, or one man assaulted another man, that would be fucking dealt with. I'm pretty sure if two black women assaulted one another, that would be dealt with pretty quick. But like a white woman does something and then throws on the waterworks and everyone's like, I just don't want to deal with this. And it's just like, I don't know. Like, it's super fucking aggravating to watch like this kind of shit play out. Like, the fact that she's denying it is just really, like, scummy on a level of, like, I don't know. Because, like, it'd be one thing if she was, like, trying to justify why she hit her. And that's another reason I don't think the person behind the phone struck first or did anything. Because otherwise, she would be trying to use that to justify her actions. If she felt she didn't do anything wrong, then she would be saying, oh, you hit me first, or you were saying this or whatever. Again, it doesn't make it right to hit, but like, you know, there would be a fucking explanation, I guess, like, and just mentally, that humans run to their excuses first. That's just the mental defense mechanism. And she doesn't have any excuses. She doesn't have anything to point to. So she just denies it, hoping that, like, people will be like, oh, well, she said she didn't do it. And she's crying. I don't know. It's just like, it's manipulative. It's really fucked up. And it's just to try to get away with doing horrible things. Like, she doesn't care that she hit someone. She cares that she got caught hitting someone. She cares that she's gonna have to face repercussions for her actions. Not that her actions were abhorrent, like, because... And that's the problem. And then when you say, oh, she's just mentally ill, it's like, alright, now we're just giving her excuses. We're just allowing for horrific behavior, and now anyone can strike anyone and say, oh, I'm just mentally ill. It's like, fuck out of here, bro. Like, that's stupid.
Oh my god, this don't even feel real. This do not feel real. I'm too shorty that you please don't record me.
And that's her main thing, is like, she doesn't want to be recorded because she knows that's how society's like, hey, you did something fucked up, you're a bad person, and bad people should be pointed out for being bad people. And you know what, if you like being a bad person, just own it. Like, at least that's something. Like, I don't like racist people. In fact, I kind of hate them. But if they just said, yeah, I'm racist, it's like, alright, at least, like, there's something to work with there. If you're just gonna lie, you're a horrible person and a liar, it's like, alright, I don't know, don't be racist. It's just, this is super depressing to watch. And yeah, it's kind of showing, like, where our society is. Like, once you see how other people kind of react to it, you kind of get another essence of it too.
Y'all had to get security. She charged me. If I wouldn't have ducked, she would. Oh no, you just.
And here's the thing: why the fuck didn't they get security the second they saw an assault happen? Like, come on now. Like, that's your job. Like, I don't give a fuck if you don't like the person being assaulted for whatever reason. Like, your job is to stop assaults in your store. You should be getting security the second any incident like this arises. The fact that she's being that loud, honestly, like, dude, I don't know. Like, I'm trying not to go off, like, anecdotal shit, but, like, I don't know. I grew up in a place where, like, I'm, like, one of the only white people around. I grew up with mostly Mexicans and a couple black dudes. And, like, I just noticed, like, black dudes in stores, they get followed around. They get talked to different. And it's like, dude, I go in this store all the time, and I've never been fucking followed. And I'm probably a bigger piece of shit than the dude I'm with. And, like, black people are just, like, especially black men, they will be followed around and all that shit. And, like, if a black man did this in a fucking store, security would be there in a fucking second, dude. Like, and then she's just squealing at the top of her lungs, and everyone's like, well, this is awkward. It's like, bro, come on, be consistent. It's like, I'm not asking you to, like, choke slam her and drag her out. Just be like, excuse me, you're being a disturbance to the rest of the store. Can you please stop? But no, like, security doesn't do shit, man. And, like, I don't know, for a while, too.
You wanted security for me, right? I want security for you now. No, don't cry. No. I want you to call security. Thank you.
I just real quick want to give the mob behind the camera some props. Like, she's in the middle of, like, being assaulted, probably for, like, racial reasons and shit, and she's kind of just, like, halfway joking around through it. Like, she has, like, a decently positive attitude through this shit. And I don't know, like, I mean, good for her. It's just sad that, like, something this fucked up happens, and then, like, it's almost used to by this point. I don't know, like, that's fucked up, but, like, you gotta give props to the mob behind the camera.
I just came to get my free panty. You know how you get the coupon in the mail? And I gotta pick up my Converse boots from Nordstrom.
I'm sorry. Like, just the way she's like, I'm just here for my fucking free panties. I gotta go to another store, and I'm dealing with this shit. Like, you know, props to her, man. She took this situation, in a really mature manner, and yeah, she, like, good for her. I mean, it's not good for her that this happened. I feel super bad for her in that regard, but, like, the way she's handling it is pretty fucking... She's handling it like a champ, you know?
I don't know why this is happening to me. Don't charge me. Oh, you wanna... Yeah, she... I'm scared to even approach her.
And that's the thing. That's where the, oh, she's mentally ill thing is coming from, too. Because she said that line. Here's the thing about mental breakdowns. You don't really know you're having a mental breakdown when you're having... Like, you're not that sound-minded to be like, oh, I'm not sound-minded, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a contradiction of claim in itself. It's why insane people don't know that they're insane, blah, blah, blah. Like, from your perception, you usually work with the assumption that you are acting logically. So, like, in the moment, to be able to say you're having a mental breakdown when you're supposedly having a mental breakdown kind of proves that you're not, to be honest. Like, I don't know. And again, even if she really is having a mental breakdown, that's no excuse to hit a person. That's no excuse for the way that the people around are acting, not getting security. You'll see some comments coming up that are pretty fucked. And, like, even if this is a legitimate mental breakdown, like, the way it's handled by everyone except the person behind the camera is not good. And the person behind the camera, they're doing literally all they can do to protect themselves in this moment right now. Like, essentially record. Cause, like, dude, especially if you're in public, I'm not about to tell people, like, you know, be ready to fuck people up and no shit. But, like, if you're in a place where, you know, you're limited in options, recording is a great deterrent. Like, and it, even if it's not a deterrent, it's at least a way to hopefully hold people accountable for their actions. Some people said, like, oh, she should have just walked away. Like, both of them could have walked. You could have, like, here's the thing. Even if you don't want to admit you're wrong, even if you have too much pride, too much ego to admit that you just did something wrong, you would walk away. Like, if I struck someone, but I couldn't swallow my pride for whatever reason to say I was wrong to do it, you think I would just stand there and cry, like, and keep being recorded when I clearly have a problem with that? No, like, you also can walk away. But here's the thing, as the person behind the camera, one, like, she's trying to get security. She's trying to record it and, to the best of her ability, contain the situation to the area it's at. You don't know that if she walks away or turns her back, this person might run up and just start swinging from behind, and you get hit in the back of the fucking head. That could do some fucking damage, bro. Like, again, like, people will say so fucking pretentiously how the person being assaulted should behave. But, like, usually once you're assaulted, you're not quite in fight or flight mode, but, like, you have some adrenaline going, you know? You don't get hit and just not have any surge of adrenaline whatsoever. So, like, to say, like, oh, she didn't react the perfect way, she didn't fucking hit her back, and that's already, like, morally superior to any other option. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this whole fucking video.
No, why don't she walk away from me?
Yeah, and that too, like, they're literally just, like, defending her, like, saying, why don't you walk away? Like, I don't know if they saw the situation. If they saw the situation and said that, then they're just horrible fucking people, and they're clearly racist. One, I don't like people who just jump into situations not understanding what the fuck's going on and make very clear, like, side-taking statements or whatever, to where you just jump in and you're like, hey, I know what's going on, and I know right from wrong, so it's like, nah, dude, shut the fuck up. If you just walked into this situation, you have no fucking right to intervene unless you're helping, and you're not. You're literally just, like, making a judgmental statement to another person in a situation, and unfortunately, like, it just seems like you're taking the side of the other white chick, and then she turns to them as, like, an appeal. But like, again, the chick behind the camera, starting to develop a crush, because, like, she's just grown my talking out of everyone. Like, dude, she's like, nah, fuck you mean I'm gonna walk away? She assaulted me, she can walk away. Like, again, lady behind the camera, salute to you. These people, go fuck yourselves. If you saw the situation, go fuck yourself twice.
No, I was here. No. We're not doing this. Why don't I walk away from her? Why don't she get away from me? She could get away. Go wherever you want to go. This is crazy.
Here's why. Oh, we're about to miss the one of the best parts. The best part, yeah, you know what I mean. The reason she's not walking away is because she wants to find a way to get the video deleted and get her way and completely have no repercussions, is what I'm guessing. That's the only semi-logical reason for her to be standing there at that point. Or because, like, she feels she's privileged enough to think, like, she can assault someone and then when, like, an authority figure comes, still get out of it. Or both. Unfortunately, it's probably both. Oh my god. Well, here, what she's about to do here is, like, super showing. I'm sorry. Like, the reason I'm laughing is because that's so fucking fake. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen someone pass out or get knocked out or lose consciousness for any reason. That is not how you do it. You don't just slowly droop to the ground with your hands out protecting yourself and then somehow make your purse your pillow as you fall. And, like, oh my god. Like, if you're standing up and you're about to pass out, you're probably going to, not probably, you're almost definitely going to lose balance, try to adjust yourself a couple times before you go down. Like, you don't just, like, accept it. You're like, oh, I guess I'm going down now. I'll just, soften the blow. Like, that's not how passing out works. That's not, it's not how you pass out at all. And, like, on top of that, like, you don't have the cognitive physical function to protect yourself on your fall and put your hands out like that. Like, if you ever see, and I guess being knocked out isn't quite the same thing, but, like, when boxers, dude, when you get knocked out, they're not like, oh, I guess I'm going down now. Like, they stumble, they fall, they go completely out. It's just a collapse, or the body, like, literally tenses up to the point where, like, it's just, you couldn't do anything anyway. But, like, even passing out, that is not at all how passing out works. It's so fake and such a fucking performance to try to garner sympathy, or, like, I don't, and it doesn't seem as though, like, anything really provoked her more in a way to make her pass out, other than just another refusal to stop recording. But then, like, I don't know, like, she wasn't passing out from that before. I don't know, I'm trying to logically show, it's just, you can watch it and see how fucking fake it is. Like, that's not how people pass out. She's laughing, but, and then, like, the store workers are just like, yeah, come around this way. It's like, dude, you have a huge situation here. Like, one, even if you're not doing it for, like, racial reasons, it kind of furthers the problem of letting a white woman act this way in public with no repercussions, and then also allowing for a black person to be assaulted with no even attempt for justifying the situation in their favor. Like, you see what, even if they're not behaving due to, like, racial bias or any shit like that, it still leans into the problem that is occurring in America, And I guess that's probably what's pissing me off the most, is, like, if this was just two random people, I guess it would be slightly different, but it's like, it's almost obvious that there's some amount of bias in regards to how these two people are being treated.
Yeah, because...
Did you have 2 yoga mats?
No, I had one. We was trying to just find a price check for one of them. Just one I had. Okay, I'm going to leave her there, Pest. Actually, you know, I have a coupon for the free candy, and it says everyone is excluded except for the 50.
I was like,
I just want to see what that was.
Ma behind the camera.
I can't. You keep lying saying I'm threatening you, so I'm recording to protect myself.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot it cut back in so aggressively there. Oh my god, dude. That's not how adults behave, man. Like, that's not even how children should behave. Like, I don't know about y'all, but my ma smacked the shit out of me if I did shit like that. Like, that's just not socially acceptable to do in any regard. And that, like, bro, even if you don't like the situation you're in, even if you don't like the possible outcomes of it, like, she's literally on the floor kicking her legs, squealing, having a temper tantrum like a toddler. Like, that's... I don't know. And the fact that she's still in the store... Like, here's the thing. We saw her leave and then come back. So, I'm assuming she probably went and did something. And... like, came back and she was still on the ground. And, like, like, bro. What's so, like, frustrating, too, is, like, she's clearly in the wrong. She clearly assaulted someone. And then she's standing around, well, laying around, fucking crying as if she's been victimized. Because someone recorded her doing something wrong. And then, like, people try to say, like, oh, there's not, like, white privilege. It's like, come on now. Really? You think... like, it's just fucking disgusting, bro. It's disgusting to see a grown adult act like that. Even if she was in the right, dude, even if she was correct for whatever reason, like, even if she was the one who got assaulted, that's not how you be. You don't just lay on the ground and throw a temper tantrum. I mean, depending on how hard you got assaulted, I guess. But, again, like, bro, I've been right about things where I've been, like, you know, the receiving end of, I guess, injustices or wrongdoings or whatever. That's not how I fucking took it. I didn't lay on the ground and kick my legs out and scream. Because, again, that's not how fucking adults should act in society. It's not okay. Like, oh my, and like, bro, Karens are just getting crazier and crazier out here. I don't know. Like, alright, the fucking 12 people who do follow me, I want to know, like, I don't ask for y'all to, like, comment or anything ever, but, like, can you tell me if you've been an adult who's thrown a temper tantrum in public and got away with it to this extent? Can any of my friends, any of my buddies, anyone who follows this tell me, have you ever thrown a literal temper tantrum in public and no one escorted you out? No one did anything? Like, here's the thing, I know the answer. Is like, no. We can't do that. Oh my god, like, I mean, I'm saying we. I'm white. I'll admit that. I know I'm exposing that, but like, even like as a man, I couldn't do that shit. A black man definitely would not get away with that shit. And like, yeah, and it's just like, I don't know. You want to not have to address shit like this, but then it's like, shit like this comes up and is like, well, what do we say? Do we just not address, like, the reality of the situation? Do we not address, like, everything that, you know, kind of led to this way of, like... And at this point, I'm not even as mad at her. I mean, I'm disgusted with her. But it's almost the way everyone else is handling it, too. That's really troubling. You know what I mean? Like, if it was just one person who was like, okay, she's a fucking weirdo, probably racist. It's one person. It's fucked up, but it's one person. But then when they do that and get pretty much no repercussions, the people around don't do anything, like, then it becomes like a societal problem. At that point, we're allowing this shit to happen. And here's another thing about me. I hate loudness. Any volume above a certain point is just irritating to me. High-pitched noises are very, like, I have, like, a physical reaction to, like, hearing something high-pitched. It's like, ugh, stop it, please. I don't like it. So, yeah, I do apologize for anyone else who also doesn't like loud, high-pitched noises right now. Jesus. Dude, has anyone acted like this and got their way? Like, has anyone just screamed like a child and then got what they were after via that? Like, no, dude. Like, I'm guessing she... I kind of whistled at it. I'm guessing she has, because she's doing that. So I'm guessing in her childhood she must have, or like whatever, in some amount of society gotten away with this before. But dude, like, I don't know. I'm just trying to, like, imagine, like, if it was like a black lady, a man, and especially a black man. Like, this is not how the situation would be playing out. People wouldn't be defending them online. People wouldn't be saying, oh, it's just a mentally ill person, why are you bullying her, blah blah blah. No, like, they would make fun of them. So, yeah. I don't know. Hello, society, here's a mirror. Fucking people, man. Jesus.
Yeah. Crazy lady. Okay, she attacked me and tried to say I attacked her. You look at this. Get away from me! Oh, y'all better get this lady! Away from me! You got
Jesus Christ, dude. Like, okay. 1, why isn't security already there? 2, why did no one stop her the second she started going after the lady with the phone? 3, why are you saying get away from me while running at them? 4, why are you doing this again? Why are you chasing her now? Why, like, she really thinks she can do this shit and get away with it. Like, she really thinks this is okay for her to do, and she's in the right. Or maybe she does. I don't. Dude, maybe she knows she's in the wrong and she doesn't care. But, like, either way, it's fucked up, man. Like,
Look at this.
bro.
Yes, can y'all get her away from me?
Bro, like, now they're just running around like it's a fucking racist Benny Hill sketch. Like, Jesus fuck, dude. Someone stop her. Drop my cigar, that's embarrassing. Fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna take that L on the chin. But, nah, dude, fuck it. Like, I don't know. Alright. Move past my embarrassment. Yeah, dude, the fact that she's, like, chasing her around like that. No one's stopping her. No one's even saying shit about it. Like, and she said multiple times, someone please stop her. Someone come get her. Please stop her from chasing me. She was literally chasing me. She went around in a circle, like, 2-3 times. Like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Someone fucking step in, do something. Like, I don't. Get her away from me! Get her away from me! Get her away from me! Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna start dropping my cigar more. That was like the only fun part so far. Dude, this is so hard to watch, dude. And like, it was hard to watch the first time, just alone when I didn't have to stop it and comment. Like, this is, oh my god, this is hard. Oh my god.
No, I gotta just protect myself. She's trying to attack me. No, no, no. Stop threatening me! See, and she's saying I'm threatening her.
That's another thing too. Like, she's just making shit up. She's like, oh, she's threatening me. She's like lying and shit. Like, I mean, the closest thing to mentally ill she is just privileged. Like, I'm sorry to say, it's just. And if you think you can look me in the eyes and tell me that's not a privilege, screaming in a store, assaulting someone once, trying to assault them again, and still not having any authority figure do anything to you, you don't think that's a fucking privilege? Like, I don't know how you define privilege then. It's just like the fact that she's lying now is just like showing that I don't even, it's just like she really thinks she's going to be able to get away with behaving however she wants in society. And I don't know. Unfortunately, because like she's a white woman, like I guess it's working. Like, I don't want to just keep hammering that nail, but it really seems like the only thing that's keeping her from getting in trouble right now. Like, I cannot think of another like logical reason why she's behaving this way, why she hasn't got in any amount of trouble for it so far. Like, what other reasons can there possibly be for all of this to be happening? Because again, even if she's mentally ill, that doesn't excuse everyone's actions around her.
I'm not saying nothing, so it's to protect me. Once the law get here, who they gonna believe? Her white ass or my black ass? No! Get her away from me, please!
Again, it's just like, I mean, she called it out right there too. She's like, yeah, she's white, I'm black. I don't know if you pay attention to statistics, but, you know, the justice system usually is pretty biased on that regard. So, yeah, having, like, an actual recording is the only, like, helpful thing she could do.
Where's security in this short hills, y'all? Oh, my God, in this short hills. Get her away! I gotta stop coming here. I thought this was the safe mall.
Like, literally, did I miss something? Like, where are these threats? In what way has she even came close to threatening her? Even, like, in a physical manner. Like, she's not even standing near her or, like, over her in any way. Like, she's literally keeping a pretty good distance and just recording it for her safety. Like, here's another thing too. She asked if she was alone. She didn't really answer unless she, like, nodded and I missed it. You would think that, like, you know, if she was with someone, they would have shown up by now. They would have been like, hey, I hear that person I'm with screaming. But no. And if she is alone, and she is mentally ill, as y'all try to defend her with, what, like, she's this severely mentally ill and still, like, allowed in public. Again, like, and then if she is mentally ill, that's just more reason for the person behind the camera to be, like, scared for their safety. Like, I'm not gonna demonize mentally ill people, because not everyone's that, like, severe or dangerous. In fact, like, most aren't. But, like, if it's this bad, it, like, that's reason to be scared, is it not? Like, if she really is mentally ill, then it's like, well, I don't know what she's capable of then. Like, I don't know, there's too much, like, attempt to be, like, nice to people's feelings, but then, like, it seems like we're being nice to the people who are doing the wrong shit. So.
She's lying on.
Alright. One, people need to stop, like, telling her to stop recording. Like, and then they're being, like, really nice to her. Which doesn't, again, really points to something. But now she is calling the cops. Like, not the person who got assaulted, not anyone else. Her. The person chasing someone around the store. The person who assaulted someone who, like, has been being a fucking public disturbance for who knows how long. I don't know how long that cut was. She feels like she's so in the right still. She's calling the cops. But then, on top of that, like, she's lying. Well, she's lying about the threatening. And then she's saying she's being recorded, but, like, failing to explain why she's being recorded. The thing, like, if the person with the phone was just recording her for no reason and being a fucking stalker, yeah, call the cops, sure. I understand that then, like, you have a stalker. But she did something wrong. Now she's going to the authorities. Which one? And it's just, like, frustrating, too, because, like, that's what leads to so much. Like, what she's doing right now couldn't. If you look at history, recent history, not even just recent history, just American history in general, when a white person calls the cops on a black person, whether or not the black person did anything wrong, usually ends up bad for the black person. And can be fatally bad for them. And what she's doing right now, I'm sure she has full knowledge of the idea of, like, what could happen there. It's just so. It's like every 5 minutes she, like, out Karens herself.
On the phone, don't tell me what to do. She said I threatened her. Well, I don't give a fuck about her being sick. I'm worried about me. You hear this? Yo, y'all.
Yeah. Again, her trying to tell her what to do there is, like, pretty shitty. Like,
Do y'all hear this? This stuff y'all read about. This is real. This is really happening to me. She's on the phone with the police on me, and she's chasing me around the damn store. She's chasing me around the damn store. And I'm supposed to. She's recording me. She's taping me and she's threatening me. She recorded my mental breakdown and she's laughing. Get her, come over here, please. My heart's racing. I just came to get a free penny. I just came to get a. Hey, assalamu alaikum. I just came to get a free panty. That's all. That's all. And spend my little 50 and get the $10 off. See what free panties will get you? This lady that chased me. She called the police.
oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad she's definitely, you know, taking it like a champ, taking it in stride. I mean, I have nothing but, like, apologies for. I mean, not apologies. I didn't do anything, but, like, you know. Well, I guess, yeah. Like, I do feel, like, really bad for her that she has to go through this, but the fact that she's taking it so well, you know, is the only silver lining in this fucking video. Well, I guess when she, like, pretended to fall down, that was kind of funny. But other than that, dude, it's so depressing.
I can't believe this long and security not here. Yeah, get the cops here. This how black people be dying. You see this? See what these people do? They call in a panic and tell police that you doing something to them when you clearly saw her chase me around the store.
It is facts,
She told me,
dude.
"Can you help me? My heart's racing."
Like, you see this shit?
Oh, see, did you see it?
Like, what the fuck was that? Like, what the fuck was... Dude, she was going to charge her again. And, like,
Is that
oh my
security? Oh.
god, dude.
I don't want to turn my back on her. I want to pay on my stuff, but I'm not turning my back on this white lady. I'm sorry, she is crazy. Did you see her just try to charge me again? That's the third time. Now I want to see what the police gonna do when they get here. Whoa! That's how they be getting us killed. You see this?
Bro, low-key. Whoever Maya is behind the camera, like, she a badass. Like, she low-key, like, she's like, yeah, I might get shot today. Over some stupid bullshit. But I'm gonna make some jokes. And that's straight to my heart with that. But yeah. Like, oh my god, dude. And it's fucked up. Like, she's literally, like, it's fucked up that she can acknowledge too. Like, yeah, this is how I might die today. And she's taking it like a champ, man. So, yeah. Trying to find some positives. Well, not positives, but
people are trying to help her and ask her to step out the school. Of course I'm not helping you. Why would I help you? You trying to help me?
What is she doing,
See
dude?
that shit?
Please come here now. I'm feeling threatened. She's recording me. She's recording my mental breakdown. This is crazy. She pushed me to this point. She's recording me. She said I'll stay by 16 and she was really unfriendly.
She's recording me and she's really unfriendly. Like, I don't know. I've never called the cops for someone being unfriendly to me. And I don't know if you know me outside of these videos or in battle rap. I'm a pretty easy person to not like. I've had a lot of people not be friendly. That's not a reason to call the cop. That's not a reason to be upset. It's like, alright, don't like me. I don't give a shit. Like, and especially if it's just someone at a store. Like, bro, I've had situations where it's like, bro, you just cut in line. Fuck out of here. What are you doing? And it's just like a spat, but like, they weren't friendly, but no one called the cops. Oh my god, like, that is just, and you can see she was like struggling to say shit, and like, I don't know.
And then she's putting this for the world to see. I don't want her posting anything of my personal stuff. Get that.
Yep. I got, like, it's just showing through more and more what her actual motives are. I don't want her posting any of this. That's all she wants. Is she wants no repercussions for her actions. Well, guess you forgot about the internet, bitch.
Oh, now. Come here. Come here.
Where is the mall security?
Come here, please.
This do not, I swear to God, this do not feel real. I have been having a hell of 2 weeks. Since I had that accident, I feel, I don't know. I'm going to just say, everything is Allahu Idol. The color of Allah. It's nothing I can do. I'm not even gonna. Okay, I guess she's gone. Run behind her. So I was attacked in the mall, almost attacked in the mall. The manager, I had to run behind her. I chased him around. He telling me he can escort me to my car, but she's not. She doesn't have to leave the mall. I'm not finished shopping. I have 2 other stores to go
Here's what
to.
I'm saying. I don't work for the mall. I can't order her out of here.
Yeah, but you work for Milburn. I was just almost assaulted in this mall.
I can't. The mall security can ask. What I'm saying is, I'm not telling you you have to leave or anything, but
I'm not saying that, but
if for some reason,
if the shoe was on the other foot, and I would have tried to attack her white ass, you would have me escorted out this mall.
ma'am,
And that's just how I feel. This woman, mind you, the manager done told him. The manager.
I mean, that's just how that's fucking facts, dude. Come on. Let's not pretend it's not facts. Like, the police are like, we can't escort someone who's assaulting people out. Like, really? What the fuck good are you? Why do we have police if you literally... What's the point of having police if they don't do, like, the bare minimum of protecting the people that they're supposed to? It's like, hey, someone's assaulting me. I can't do shit. That's your job, ain't it? Yeah, but, I'm not the mall security. Well, they didn't do jack shit, so that's kind of why you got called. No, it isn't. You got called because this racist bitch fucking thought she could get away with it by... Oh my god, like... And this is what I'm saying. Like, even if this chick is mentally ill, the way it's being handled by everyone else is still fucked up. Let's just try to get through this fucking...
Told me he chased, huh?
I wish you didn't feel that way.
I do feel that way. I do feel that way. I was just almost attacked and assaulted, and you telling me 3 times, and he can't get out. You hear this? Do y'all?
If you have any concerns,
Well, I'm going to this lady. This the lady they won't kick out the mall. I'm a dog. I want to see if she act up in front of y'all. What y'all are doing? So he's telling me that. First of all, the manager already said she tried to attack me. I want her to leave the mall. I don't understand why she can't be escorted out the mall. She tried to attack me twice. She should be escorted out the mall. Okay. See this?
It's not even like escorted out, like... Bro, like, I don't know. Usually, when people assault each other, they get arrested. I'm just saying. So her just asking, like, can you please get her out of the mall so I can finish shopping? Is like such a polite, light thing to ask. Of like, yeah, I know your job should be to fucking arrest this crazy bitch, but...
And she's crying and they just being all sympathetic to her tears. I don't care about her white tears. She needs to be escorted out the mall. She chased me around the store and tried to attack me twice. Don't worry, I can get you in there. No, she should be escorted out the mall. She tried to attack me twice. You doing that because she white and she crying. I am nowhere near her. I don't have to move. I'm not breaking any laws. Now you get so aggressive with me. Get aggressive like that with her. Look at this shit. See this shit?
I'm like, yeah, she's pointing it out too. Like, they're getting short with the person who has a right to be upset. Is like, bro, she has the right to be upset right now. And they're like, oh, can you back up? It's like, really? Like, come on now. Like, she has a legitimate reason to be upset right now. And then you talk all nicely to this person who's a fucking public disturbance.
This lady chased me around the Victoria's Secret store. Literally. Chased. And the manager told them that she chased me. And they don't want to do anything but listen to her crying. Look at this shit. Mind you, she crying. She chased me around the store. I should be crying. I got chased.
The initial video, man, can you email us?
My what?
The initial video that you took?
Yeah, I sure can.
Can you email
And can
that
I have
to
the email and the case number, please, for today?
I'll get you-
Because I'm definitely going to go straight. Just because of your partner's smugness.
What's that now?
Yeah, the way your partner looked back at me like, oh.
Mallory Ness.
Like, I don't have time for that.
Should be wearing a long sleeve tie-dye shirt, black pants. She has a flower on her left wrist, some depression. Overdose. Complications.
She's saying her rights were violated.
Scotch Lane Drive. Rolling Hill Road.
Alright, so if you would,
Yesterday.
that's my work email address. If you can send the initial video, you know.
Okay, can I have the case number for today?
Yeah, the fact that she's asking for the case number. Pretty smart.
And you won't be investigating the report. But you asking me why I'm complaining on your officers, and I'm telling you I can show you a video, and you're telling me you don't want to see the video.
I don't want to hear from your mouth. What is it?
All right, so I was in the mall. Basically, they didn't protect me. They didn't try.
Yeah, that's where it ends. But anyway, yeah, if you made it through that, thank you, congratulations. Wish I had a prize, but yeah, dude, I mean, yeah, I know that's difficult to watch. I definitely had a lot of difficulty watching it this time and the first, but I just want to kind of real quick say, like, I realize, like, as a white dude, like, sometimes I don't know, sometimes I feel like it might not be completely my place to say some of this shit, but, like, at the same time, it's like when black people say it, it doesn't get taken seriously enough, which is fucked up. But, like, I don't know, I'm hoping, like, just being like, yo, dude, I see it too. I see these people are fucking crazy. And not everyone is fucking crazy like that. I don't know. I'm hoping some kind of good comes out of it. You know, I hope, like, no one thinks I'm what's the word? Virtue signaling or any shit like that. Like, I don't know. I grew up in a place where it's mostly blacks and Mexicans. Well, mostly Mexicans, but you know, I've seen, like, friends deal with shit like this. Like, I've had to see firsthand, like, how a cop behaves to a black guy and then switches up when my white face comes around. Like, you know, I've seen firsthand how this shit actually plays out in society, and, like, it's hard not to, like, get upset. It's hard not to say something. I don't know. America. But yeah, hopefully something happens to that crazy chick. And endless salutes to the man behind the camera. Like, she took it infinitely well, infinitely better than most people would. like, I would like to say I would be that calm in that situation. I'd probably be fucking, like, heated, you know? I'd be fucking, like, fucking real, yeah, like, you're gonna call the cops on me after that? Like, I don't know. Well, and also, if someone attacks me, I'm probably not gonna, anyway, I'm not incriminating myself here. Yeah. I'm trying to think of, like, a elegant way to end it, but I remembered I don't know how to end things, so